That opening is never not going to just put like the world's biggest smile on my face, you guys. It is so good. It is so good to be back. Welcome back to the PJ Campbell Network. We are doing another one of our scary movie squad, family-friendly movies tonight. I'm very excited to say we are doing Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, and we're happy to have you here on this wonderful Monday night in week 2000 of the quarantine. At least that's what it's starting to feel like, at least to me. And who am I? Well, I am your host, PJ Campbell. It's good to have you guys here tonight. I hope you guys are as excited as we are. This is the third week in a row, I believe, that we've done a Scooby-Doo film on a Monday night. So, it feels like we just really keep having to go back to the Mystery Machine for all of our spooky festivities. And I think next week we're going to be doing something not as Scooby related, but I'm happy to say we're kind of rounding it out tonight with this film right here. And with me, as always, my sidekick, Maxwell Haddad. Hello, my friend.
Scooby-Doo, To-Be-Doo. That's what they should have called it.
Too Doob, Too Furious.
To-Be-Doo.
Yeah, that would have been good too. But man, it is good to see you, my friend. I was sad we didn't end up doing Scream this weekend, but we all got busy.
Yeah, I wanted to apologize to everyone. We didn't even really announce it. Scream did not happen this weekend. Life happened instead. We are going to try our best to reschedule it maybe on a back-to-back Friday and Saturday with something else, but we will let you know about that. And also, speaking of scheduling, typically we do Front Center Mezzanine every other Thursday. So by that logic, theoretically, there would be an episode this upcoming Thursday. However, I'm going to be away for a couple days, and so we will not be doing it this Thursday, but instead, and write this down in your notepads or
Maxwell, I don't have a notepad.
Or in your phone.
Okay.
And we will be doing it next Tuesday, September 29th, I believe, at our normal time of 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. And PJ, do you want to know who's going to be our guest on that show?
I always want to know because I have no idea right now.
Our guest is going to be Alan H. Green. Alan has been on Broadway in Sister Act. He was in one of our favorites of the network, School of Rock. He did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He's done an immense amount of regional theater. He was also the male lead in Broadway Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a terrific conversation. He's an incredibly thoughtful and kind and passionate man, and I am very much looking forward to that. Again, next Tuesday, September 29th, is the next Front Center Mezzanine. As long as I'm talking, I'd also just like to, from a very genuine place, and perhaps a place not indicative of the tone of what I'm about to talk about, but we sort of, me and Sean and Kristen and Chris Clark took a little of a swing with our show Box Box.
That guy right there.
It could have gone in many different directions, and frankly, the response has been overwhelmingly kind. Our viewership is, frankly, the highest watched thing ever on this channel, other than the watch along for Young Guns 2, where Mark Ellis joined us. So it's just been really thrilling and exciting, and I'm glad you guys liked the absurdity and silliness that we worked very hard, especially Chris Clark, to put together. And yes, as we have alluded to on Twitter, for those who want to know, we are in production on further episodes with more boxes, more surprises, more special guests who do not want to be there, and who knows what else may happen with Box Box, but it's an exciting time.
It's a very exciting time. And, speaking of Box Box and its success, I think we should bring on our other panelist tonight, none other than the editor of Box Box himself, the person who made that whole thing really pop the way that you guys love. It's Chris Clark. Hi, buddy.
Hey, bud. Hey, guys. This is going to be fun. Box Box was really, and just behind the scenes, we went on call not knowing what the show was going to be.
Yes.
It was like an hour-long call to record the show. We were just winging it off the cuff, and it turned into one of the funnest experiences to edit. So that whole show is great from start to finish. And everybody, you both were great on it. Sean killed it. Kristen killed it. It was fun.
Yeah.
Box.
Well, look at this right here, the award-winning show. I would love to see it, man. But I am thrilled by the response because we were always trying to figure out what we also wanted to do outside of our watch-alongs, and we are going to be doing like more short-form content with reviews and things too, because we know you guys are asking us to do that. But Box ended up being a special kind of silly of us doing something really different.
Look, we reached a big milestone at the network. We hit 300 subscribers, and for that, we send you our immense gratitude and thanks. We do this because you keep coming back, not because it's fun for us, although it is, but it's you guys who really keep it going. And yeah, I think, as the channel expands, as we get more subscribers, as we do a little more experiments and see how they do, obviously, like I said, Box has been something of a smash hit, and so we're going to start taking more risks, producing, the same stuff you love, the watch-alongs, Front Center Mezzanine, Suddenly Soundtracks, the PJ Campbell Show. But we're also going to be doing some more fun things, silly things, shorter things, some reviews maybe. We're just going to keep growing and expanding all the sort of stuff that we do over here.
And that's really, just a testament to you guys. So thank you again. And Chris, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, he mentioned Suddenly Soundtracks. If you follow Twitter, I have Suddenly Soundtracks booked through the end of the year, and the first two things that are coming up or tomorrow night we're going to be doing Survivor Island.
Wednesday
it's
night.
New branding. It's basically our top 10 list, top 10 Beatles, but I kind of like the name sound, and it just felt like it pops more. So we're going through top 10 Beatles songs tomorrow night. So
no, Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, Wednesday, right? Not Tuesday night.
Oh,
today's Monday, my friend.
Oh, it's Monday. You know what? This is what quarantine does to us. Sorry about that. And then the following week, Video Drew, Mark Hoyk, and Bibbs are going to be joining me for Shock Treatment. So, and there's a ton of other stuff that that's on Twitter, but I'll go through that when it gets to there. But I have a lot of exciting shows planned for you guys for Suddenly Soundtracks, so be sure to check them out as well.
Chris is just killing it, you guys. Please give Chris Clark all the love in the world for everything he's done for not just like the Schmodown before this, but for you guys and the shows you're putting on and the work that you did on Box and stuff. I mean, Chris, you are the unsung hero. Every one of these graphics that I fall in love with, that I want on every t-shirt that we could possibly have, has come from your brain. So thank you, my friend.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I'm able to get the people I can for Suddenly Soundtracks. I have a lot of good guests. You guys will know everybody that's on every single show, so it's fun.
The entire year is planned out right now, by the way, guys.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just
everything through December. Yep. so it's gonna be fun.
One other thing before we get started in the Mystery Machine, this Friday, I'm not going to be here, but watch along Scary Movie Squad, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's one of my favorites. I'm sad to miss it. But I do believe there's going to be some other people joining.
Bibiani's on it. Bibbs is on.
Bibiani.
Yes, one Mr. William Bibiani, our friend Teresa that you guys will recognize from some of our other watch-alongs, and James White will be here as well. So we've got a full crew. Plus, of course, Tim Franco, who will be a regular through all these. Potentially Pat Hogue. All sorts of us are going to be on this one on Friday, you guys.
It's going to be clowning.
I know. But you know what, guys? I think we've talked quite enough. And I think we are ready to jump into the Mystery Machine. If this is your first time here, welcome. And what we do is I am going to go ahead and count down from 5. As soon as I say go, you're going to hit play. And we are all going to watch Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed together. And we're going to commentate it, talk with you guys. And, of course, don't forget, we do have a Streamlabs account. If you guys do feel the need to donate, it just helps keep us having the lights on. So with that, I will go ahead and count us down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm going to say this up front, guys. I haven't seen this in at least over a decade.
At least.
What's funny is that all three of us are kind of going into this slightly blind, which is great.
I don't think that's ever really happened, ever.
I'm okay with this, because it's Scooby-Doo. I don't think that it has a formula. Regardless, it has a formula. So
I like the sort of green color of the text and the way it, like, blends into...
Yeah, it looks like Goosebumps a bit.
This is a very adventurous score already, too.
Yeah. Freddie Prinze Jr. is back.
The same director?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because this actually also has like a title sequence, which the other one just went right into the movie, which is...
Well, this is... we made a big sequel, so everyone needs to be showed up front.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot Seth Green. Yeah. Peter Boyle, too. Oh man, I'm excited. Tim Blake Nelson's in this?
Yep.
I didn't look into any.
And Alicia Silverstone.
Batgirl? Yo, I am excited.
We have Batgirl. We have Raymond's father. We have Oz. It's gonna be great.
Co-produced by James Gunn.
I saw the very first comment in the chat earlier was that we were getting ready for a new Tim Gunn film. I was very excited.
Oh,
I'm glad that's stuck around. Guys, you're gonna get some real genuine reactions out of me tonight because I don't remember this movie at all.
I don't either. I remember liking it, and it's just not a movie I went back to with that.
Written by James Gunn.
We should do more of these movies where we just go into it blind. That'd be great.
I love the stretch limo that looks like the Mystery Machine.
Oh, that's great, yeah. I wonder if that exists somewhere for a private collection. That'd be cool.
I don't know. Why does he look a little bit like Zac Efron?
Why is that right?
Wow, that KFC
I was gonna say hello product placement.
product placement was something else. Oh, Patty says this is set in Coolsville. That's rad. That's the dude from Eureka. Oh my god. He played Vincent in Eureka. That's a great cameo. I like that even Velma's got like the fans. That's awesome. Daphne really still is just, it's so interesting because they really lean in on her being like the rich girl kind of uppity one. That is my people.
This feels like a dream.
I know.
Is this a dream? I don't know. I don't remember.
Sniff my butt. That's perfect.
Just needs a corgi.
Hey, what's going on, Camshaft? It's good to see you. Wait, Patty, there's a Power Ranger in that group too? That's awesome. Hey, what's going on, Reefus? I like that you're watching us and Monday Night Football at the same time. That is rad.
What's football?
I believe it is the one where they chase the puck down the ice.
Mm-mm.
No? Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
There was Peter Boyle.
It's not right, Karen.
Yeah, Mike, I'm actually not sure if Gunn had more creative freedom on this one, but I would kind of assume he did. It already feels more gunny than the first film did.
What's your time code?
Let me tell you. 5 minutes, 5:01, 5:02, 5:03, 5:04.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I agree with Patty. The scene is this scene is cool because you've seen all the costumes and the characters and stuff in the cartoon.
Yeah, it's very meta.
Yeah.
Because this is all from the first season, because that's the creeper, that's the guy from...
Mm-hmm.
Where's Byzantius?
I don't know.
Oh, Fred, stop.
He's so hilarious.
Oh, Seth Green is so adorable.
I just rewatched The Italian Job the other day. Dude, he's so fun in that movie too.
I actually came across an episode yesterday of Celebrity Family Feud. Where it was Weezer versus Fall Out Boy, and for some reason Seth Green was a part of the Fall Out Boy team.
That's incredible.
It was pretty fun.
Maybe we can get Seth Green for the next Family Feud we have.
That'd be amazing.
I will say this off the record. I know someone who knows him, so I'll see what I can do.
Oh, God.
But I don't. I mean, like, it's not going to happen. Like,
I know.
Hilarious.
Jason says, I feel this Scooby-Doo cast should cross over with Supernatural. I mean, they kind of did in a way, you know, that, I mean, it wasn't this cast specifically, but they did cross over with Scooby-Doo, which was super rad.
Supernatural is also pretty much done.
Yeah.
This movie does, though, cross over Buffy, basically.
Yeah, you have 2 Buffy characters now.
Oz just disappears after season 4.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I think they used him well. I think
they used him well, especially
like
as a kind
that
of
episode.
Like,
I think season 2. I think it's Inca Girl where it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Inca Girl? That might not be what it's called.
Are you talking about Band Candy?
No, the one where it's Halloween, and every time Oz, bless you, sees Willow, he goes, "Who is that girl?"
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta look up what that episode was called. I watch it
I know
every
exactly
Halloween.
what you're talking about. I'm blanking on it, but yeah.
Inca Girl's not the title.
Buffy's another podcast.
Oh, that moment.
The episode is literally called Halloween.
Oh. Yeah.
This feels better directed than the first already. Is that weird?
This scene right now I'm reminded of Batman Forever.
A little bit. This actually kind of gives me a Ghostbusters 2 vibes too.
That startled me, actually. But I can't say I'm operating at my normal speed.
That's a fair assessment, my friend.
Music also kind of sounds a little Danny Elfman.
I think the like at least so far the creature design is less cartoony than the first one.
Yeah.
The CGI doesn't look like bad Gremlins. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels a little more grounded because it looks like they're actually like it's cartoony, but not in the same way. Like it's more like the Scooby where you kind of make it look a little more real world.
Yeah.
Oh, Patty makes a great point. Something I love about this movie is that this is the one in the first one, it's them finding their way back to being friends in a team. This one, we see them in their unity throughout at their best. It's very slapsticky already, too.
I guess this wasn't a dream.
Jason says it's giving him Inspector Gadget vibes. That's interesting.
Is that the one with
Matthew Broderick?
Matthew Broderick? Yeah.
That laugh, though. That's a cool mask.
It reminds me of something. I'm not sure what.
Is that the voice of Oogie Boogie?
I don't know.
It sounds like it. Oh.
He's kind of Dr. Doom-esque in a way.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the voice actor, though, because it sounds so familiar.
Pardish just said it too. Hey, look, it's Dr. Doom. I kind of like the way that they're really leaning in on Velma's detective skills in this. Yeah, Matt, it definitely seems more like a James Gunn film than the first one. You can feel his voice a lot more, I feel like. Oh, Patty says in the novelization, apparently Daphne and Fred are engaged.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Scooby-Doo.
PJ, your mic is staticky.
Hopefully that's better.
Cool.
I really like the aesthetic of this hangout place.
This feels very Hanna-Barbera-esque.
And the colors kind of remind me of Speed Racer.
Sure. I was going to say also Jetsons.
Yeah, very Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, very
I
Hanna-Barbera.
would love a Jetsons live-action movie.
Rodriguez was going to do one a couple of years ago. I think that fell through. I don't know what's going on now. I think there might be an animated film that was being made. I can't remember.
He's probably on the old side now, but I always thought William H. Macy would make a great George Jetson.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Cam says, is Maxwell eating some box bucks?
Yep.
He's eating a box of Crocs.
Sean wants Chris to know he sees that he got a haircut.
Yeah.
I'm just going to shout out that this movie is definitely doing the Scooby-Shaggy relationship even better than the first one, and I love this.
Scooby has a lot more texture, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, getting your haircut during a pandemic is weird.
Yep, it really is.
It's really weird.
The closed caption said, repeating in gibberish.
Yeah, I saw that too. Oh, Cam said one of her friends who's in her 70s worked at Hanna-Barbera and worked on a bunch of our favorite shows. She was one of the colorists. That is rad.
Very cool.
It sucks 2D animation is dead.
I know, man.
Scooby.
Is there a reason why there wasn't a third one made?
This one didn't do as well at the box office.
Oh, okay.
This one feels more like a cartoon. Like, everything feels a little more exaggerated, even the sets. I think that's kind of cool. It reminds me of Looney Tunes Back in Action. Yeah, you know how Dante really leaned in to make it feel like a cartoon? This one kind of feels like that to me right now.
Speaking of a movie
Scooby-Doo. Looney Tunes Back in Action is so much better than Space Jam, it's not even funny.
Agreed.
Oh, I love Space Jam too. I don't know if you guys love it or not, but I do.
I really like it. I mean, I have a soft spot for, growing up with it.
I'm just nostalgic. It's probably nostalgic.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
That looks like Vulture.
Yeah.
And that was Tim Blake Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
I would love a Netflix live action series of them just doing stuff.
Me too, man.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but they were all willing to return, right?
Yeah, they would have all been more than willing.
They were working on a third one. It just.
This looks like the prison from Harry Potter and Azkaban.
The aesthetic of this is also very comic booky or superhero.
Yeah, it really is. With a flair of a Tim Burton, if you will.
Yeah.
I'm really locked into it right now, you guys. I'm just.
This is what happens when you go into it partially blind.
What a great name, Jeremiah Wickles.
Yeah, that's such a good name. What a Scooby-Doo villain name, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
That's so good.
What would your Scooby-Doo villain name be?
I don't know.
Pal Bon Vergis.
I would be Alistair McGriddle.
I have no idea.
Put it in the chat, guys. What is your Scooby-Doo villain name? Oh, that was interesting. He said investigate a KFC or something, but the caption said investigate a Burger King or something.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Interesting. Maybe the captions go off of a...
It's true. I do not.
Yeah, that's the second also KFC reference. I'm assuming it did have some sort of
I think.
promotion. I don't remember.
Wickles.
It's so good.
Yeah, what's sad about that reference to the pterodactyl is nobody's going to understand it because we can't access the Addams Family episode due to rights issues.
Yeah.
I love the sound effects, the cartoony sound effects.
Mm-hmm. This does feel like a real live-action cartoon right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, they really went in on this. Do you guys remember?
Even better than the first one.
Did you guys ever see that movie Nothing But Trouble with John Candy and Chevy Chase? And
yeah,
is it Nothing But Trouble or?
Wait, John Candy, Chevy Chase, is that Vacation?
No. Well, yes, but they did another movie. It was Dan
okay.
Aykroyd. There was a bunch of them in it.
The Rat Pack. Oh God, that's great.
No, I gotta look now. But
Yeah, Nothing But Trouble. You're right.
yeah, there's a whole like nightmarish type sequence from that movie too that I always remember, and that's what that reminded me of. Oh, Mike, that's interesting. He says this feels like a better version of the Flintstones movie. I kind of agree with that.
Movie.
You mean you don't like Viva Rock Vegas?
I think John Goodman and Rick Moranis were perfectly cast in Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell, yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell was his wife. I think it was great. I think the plot was cool too with the company and everything. So.
Oh, Patty says for Smallville fans, the redhead kid would later play Lightning Lad for the Legion episode.
Oh,
interesting.
that's pretty funny.
This kind of feels like the inside of the Haunted Mansion.
I was also going to say, am I playing all of a sudden playing Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah.
Good game. Too short.
Secret do not open. that was good. Man, the set work in this one is so rad.
A great bit that Scooby keeps seeing things that are important and going for silly stuff.
Yeah.
I like how everything's labeled too, like a Batman episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the John Goodman Flintstones movie too, Jason. And yeah, artist Viva Las Vegas was or Viva Rock Vegas or whatever it was.
Oh, the sequel's horrible.
Was a prequel, yeah.
They recasted everybody in that one, I think.
Yeah.
They've already done more sleuthing in this one than in the first one.
Yeah, by a lot.
There wasn't much to sleuth in the first one either. I felt like it was just sort of like an adventure, but it didn't have much mystery. It was just people disappearing. This one actually has like sort of like a through line. I like it.
All this stuff that Scooby found. He's being Frank Sinatra.
So silly.
This is incredible.
Is Scooby voiced by Walker in this one?
I don't know.
Matthew Lillard's even better in this movie.
I do not know how this didn't make money. I'm gonna look this up, what it went up against. What year was this?
2004.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Do the clue dance.
Yeah. This is very Scrubs-esque to me, where they have dances for everything.
Or Psych.
Yeah, or Psych. I like that design. I like that design a lot, and it looks very good in live action. Black Knight Ghost. It's so good. Yeah, this is much more cartoony than the first. I kind of love it. That was good.
Sarah using her Buffy. Skill.
Yeah. This one really has a lot more action than the first two. Like, they're really letting the characters be on this mystery adventure, and I kind of love that. The laughing. This is so fun. Yeah, Patty's right. Another awesome thing is that they let the girls have a fight scene. I think that really is fantastic.
Well, that was the problem. It went up against Kill Bill and Agent Cody Banks.
Oh. Yeah.
Right in the groin.
The way he like crumpled down was really cool.
That's a pretty funny, stupid joke. Right in the round tables.
That was good. That's some of the more kiddish humor, obviously. But also being adult, but in the right way. I like that. This just is so silly. Like, even more silly than the first. Like, he's got rabies. This just feels like a completely different director to me from the first one, too. And I know it's not, but...
Randomonium.
Yeah.
Goes down like a .com.
This is hilarious. Reefism asks, was Sarah still working on Buffy when this one came out? Wasn't Buffy already over?
Buffy ended in 2003. This came out in 2004.
She was shooting this during the finale, probably.
Yeah, probably. She might have gone right to do this after it finished.
Yeah.
Patty definitely would wear a shirt with her face on it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the .com reference is really so 2004. It's a great time capsule joke.
So wait, is Velma not a lesbian in this?
Not in this one, I don't think.
Okay, because I think like this would have been even better if instead of Seth Green it was who plays Willow in Buffy.
Allison Hannigan.
That would have been great if this was Allison Hannigan instead. That would have been awesome. Just play on that. But again, this is 2004. It's a little. It might have been since it's a kids movie, and back then
They still wouldn't do it in the kids movies because for some reason it's okay to show straight couples in kids movies, but God forbid you show a gay couple and all of a sudden it's not for kids.
It's stupid. I think it would have been great though if that happened.
Seth Green's face just killed me now. What is happening?
That was quite a rear shot.
Yes, it was.
And that's okay in a kids movie, but yeah, you get my point.
I get you. I actually feel like it would have been stronger if that was a go.
All these little references to the cartoon just making me smile. Where are the weenies?
Excuse me?
I'm not sure. Kale says all the insecure characters are trying to mask themselves, and the other more secure characters are trying to get down to them, and that's their unmasking or their own unmasking. Yeah,
Wow.
I forgot about this. Oh my god,
That is hilarious. Love how Scooby looks like Jimi Hendrix.
oh my, the whack-a-mole is all of them. Oh,
That's whoa.
the cotton candy glob and the ghost.
It's Old Man Wickles.
Yep, there is Peter Boyle, man.
May he rest in peace.
I know. The late, great Peter Boyle. Young Frankenstein's a classic, guys. If you've never seen it, you need to.
Young Frankenstein is probably, in my opinion, the funniest movie of all time.
It's one of my favorites.
It's probably my favorite comedy. And he kills it, not saying one word of dialogue except at the end.
Yeah. Refusms asked, has anyone started watching the Netflix TV series Ratchet yet? No, not yet.
I don't think I'm going to.
I'll say Lon Harris's tweet made me semi-curious, and so did Andraco's.
What's it about?
It's a prequel to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest about...
Oh, Nurse Ratchet. I heard about
Yeah.
that.
Peter Boyle?
I love him. He was riding high at this point with Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah. Man, I just really love Peter Boyle. He was so funny.
Who played his wife in Raymond? It was
Doris Roberts. Oh.
And here we go. 2000.
This is kind of him barking over the lyrics is kind of brilliant, actually. Yeah, Jason, I think Peter Boyle is fantastic in The Shadow. It's one of my favorite roles for him. Yeah, Kale, I'm enjoying all the character actors too. It's so good. Oh man. Yep. Beatnik, best pal. What a line of dialogue. I just love that there's a bar where all the people that they've ever thrown in prison go and hang out.
It's very kind of like it fits the theme of the movie.
Ugh. Yeah, Patty, that is definitely how you keep a low profile. Correct.
I'll show you how to keep a low profile.
Oh, I don't have a hoodie.
That's how it'll look like a blue Sith Lord.
Yeah.
who Palpatine did keep a low profile as a Sith Lord, so it's true.
Was this shot in Australia also, or was this one shot here in Warner Brothers, Burbank?
Vancouver.
Remember back guys, I got good at that.
All right. I agree, Patty. Doesn't look comfortable at all. She's so good at twisting everyone's words. Wait, his name is Patrick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see very many movies with the character named Patrick.
Except American Psycho.
I know. Not really great for my people. That's why I go by PJ. Thank you, Mabel. Oh, what's she doing? That's a very Friends-esque. Do they know we know? They know.
It's like Halloween Town.
Very.
The Calabar.
Mm-hmm.
Soiled underwear ghost.
It looked like he kicked Scooby right there.
Yeah, Michael, it does kind of feel like Alicia Silverstone's playing a female version of Red Herring. Pup named Scooby-Doo is so good, man.
Red Herring would be a good character to see come back in some form.
Mm-hmm.
I also love how Pup named Scooby-Doo's opening is basically Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. Man, I really like Seth Green. He's just still so likable. Is Robot Chicken still on?
I don't know.
As far as I know, it is.
Oh, okay. Because that's like been his claim to fame outside of Family Guy, pretty much since like his, I don't know, his live action career. He doesn't seem to do as much, if anything, anymore.
On Family Guy, he just plays Chris, and that show's a piece of garbage, in my opinion. But I do enjoy Robot Chicken. Is where I got a couple of the box kind of inspiration from.
Yeah, I can see it. Ghost?
I like how the bush just falls.
Yeah.
I will say it would have been great to, like, if that guy was Tim Curry, to kind of, he comes back since Scrappy's not in this.
Oh, I forgot he did do a live action TV show with Seth MacFarlane at one point, and it didn't last very long.
Sarah Michelle Gellar hasn't been in anything much either.
She's just been doing voice work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That sound effect when all the bones fell was awesome.
By the way, Freddie Prinze Jr. was really good in that one episode of Psych.
Yeah, he was great in that.
It's a fun episode.
You know, I wish Matthew Lillard had been on it. I think he would have been really fantastic with them.
Matthew Lillard is in some episodes of Bosch.
Oh, man. I really need to watch Bosch.
She was in a show with Robert Williams?
Yeah, it was
The Crazy Ones?
yeah, The Crazy Ones, and it was only one season, and that was created by David E. Kelly, wasn't it?
And it was good, and then the ratings were pretty good. I don't know why it got canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, Kale, I think you're right. I think that show was called Dads.
I'm incognito.
You really are incognito. Old Buckles. I kind of love that the people that they're talking to are like all these rich board members who are in the shadows, and it really is like, it's kind of clever.
I mean, they are evil henchmen.
That's, yeah. No, Jason, The Crazy Ones was canceled before Robin Williams passed away.
I just looked it up. It was canceled before Robin's passing, and he wasn't really happy about that. So that actually kind of makes things a little awkward with that situation. So I hope that
Didn't want to mention that before, but I have my thoughts on the.
Yeah, but happier things here. We have Peter Boyle being awesome on screen.
I just like all the set designs in this is just so good. Oh no.
He looks like Java.
Yeah, he does. What the heck? Is this the most James Gunn thing part of this movie then?
Yes.
Looks like a corgi mixed with Jabba the Hutt. It's great.
Mike, I can't tell if you're serious. Is this one of your favorite scenes, or do you not like this scene? I'm very curious.
I hope Scoob stays like this the whole movie. This is great. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
That's good.
That costs so much money to have Taz, probably. Fun fact, Taz
God.
only appeared in 4 Looney Tunes shorts.
What the?
Is he Doc Brown?
Y'all ready for this?
That was quite an interesting turn of events there.
So that happened.
Go boom. Wow. I would have watched an entire 30-minute episode of Smart Scoob.
I don't know why he changed back. I think Smart Scoob could have been useful.
How much bigger was the budget for this film compared to the first?
That's what bit it in the ass because it didn't gross as much as the first because of that.
It just feels more expensive because of all the set work, I think. I'm just curious.
Had a budget of $25 million.
Oh, that's it?
No way.
Yep. Budget of $25 million and a box office of 181, but it grossed $100 million less than the first one did. So it made a profit, but there's no real reason why.
Yeah, because that's such a stark drop from the first.
And the first one was $84 million in a budget.
There's no way this is only 25. That's got to be wrong information.
It says budget is either 25 million or 80 million on Wikipedia.
85, I would believe.
Why does it say 25? But it doesn't even look like it's a smaller budget than the first. It looks like it's a bigger budget than the first.
Are they really doing like beatboxing right now?
Yeah. The thing.
And why do those look like alien eggs? I like those designs. Wow. Minor 49er. He did it. I love this. And I just really love the monster designs. They look really, really cool.
Yeah, they look really cool. In 2019, James Gunn revealed that he was set to write and direct the sequel, but it didn't happen due to financial disappointment. But he did tweet out the plot for the third film. The gang are hired by a town in Scotland who complain they are being plagued by monsters. But they discover that the monsters are the true victims, and they have to go through their own prejudices and beliefs to figure out the situation.
I would have watched that. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that deep. Damn.
That sounded like a Doctor Who villain.
Oh, it's the electric monster that's in the title sequence and not in an actual episode. It's phenomenal.
This feels like it should have been in 3D.
It might have had a 3D release with the glasses.
I don't know, just some of those shots felt like a perfect 3D style, eye-popping moment from a movie. Yeah, Mike, I'm with you. I really do want Gunn to come back to make a Logan-style Scooby film now.
I hope he keeps that idea because I like the idea of the monsters being the victims. Not too dissimilar to Zombie Island, actually, to be completely honest.
Yeah? Yeah, Matt, doesn't it feel 3D? I don't know what it is. It's just something about it screams 3D to me right now. And Kale, this scene really is cool. What a perfect cartoon moment. They show up right where they need to be. That pirate ship. This is very Ghostbusters feeling to me now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of great.
Yeah, kind of.
This villain is fantastic.
Yeah, this is definitely Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That CGI, though, is no bueno.
Jeremy Gray says, can't watch long at work, but just wanted to send love to us. Hope you guys that we're all staying well, healthy, and keeping to the grind. Thank you, Jeremy.
Oogity boogity.
She really is like a live action red herring character.
Color bars. Maybe they're going to box.
Sad acoustic song from the early 2000s. Mike, and that's where cancel culture began. Good joke. Patty says, I find it funny that a lot of the photos and posters are just stuff from the first movie. Best way to reuse things. I like this a lot because I like it. It feels like we're going back in time with the characters in a way. Like we didn't really see them as teenagers. Giving them this little bit of backstory type stuff is kind of great.
They kept all the lights on for that long.
Yeah.
It's really well lit.
Oh. I like that. That was cute.
It'd been great if we saw Scrappy too.
No, he's already. We're done with Scrappy. any family film or like teen comedy in the early 2000s had this montagey alt rock pop song montage.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Just it becomes like a very specific timestamp to me.
Very Bowling for Soup.
Yeah, Kale says all the songs are really bringing the subtext of this movie up to text. Yeah, not wrong. Oh, that's a great shot, though. I just love that. It just works. And again, very kind of from the cartoon, but it's actually kind of spooky for a kid's movie. Like, I could see that giving some kids a little bit of a nightmare. The sound design in this is just amazing. All the little noises the ghosts and stuff make, just awesome.
I like that little theme music that kicked in.
Yeah, me too.
This is like a major action scene.
It really is. Fantastic.
It's very Toy Story.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike says you can tell this time around the filmmakers were genuine fans of the source material. I agree. Like, I think that's why I'm getting so sucked into it. I really haven't seen this in at least a decade. So going back to it, I'm amazed just how much of it feels like those cartoons, and like it really pops. And I think that's why I'm enjoying it so much. And like, I'm just enamored that they really went for it. Like, it really feels like they swung for the fences to bring it to this.
God,
the Black Knight design is just so good. I like the score. Yes, perfect. Bon Jovi. Everything's better with Bon Jovi. As you guys know, Young Guns 2 has one of the greatest soundtracks of all time.
if you say so, PJ.
Oh, I know so, Maxwell. I know so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We'll have to agree to disagree on this.
This scene is very heavy metal. Not that Bon Jovi is.
No, right.
The fantasy, jousting.
It kind of reminds me of Knight's Tale also, because A Knight's Tale using popular pop music and stuff in a jousting sequence.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Kevin Durant was the Black Knight ghost? I didn't realize that. Yeah, the guy from The Strain. Kevin Durant or Durant?
Kevin Durant's a basketball player.
Yeah. The actor. He's in Wolverine Origins also. I know who he's talking about.
Durand.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. I knew exactly who he meant. It was Durand. Yeah.
Oh, with the fart jokes, enough.
Yes. We really didn't need more than one. Everyone's kind of confronting their own personal monster right now. Very interesting. Yeah, I agree with Patty. She says, beautiful message. Nothing wrong with being afraid. Absolutely. Mike, I wonder if the silhouettes were stop motion. Yeah, they do kind of look like it. Jason says, I feel like if Gunn had had his way, there would be no burp jokes in this film or fart jokes. That's probably not wrong. Can't we? I like this. Can't you see we're talking? Kind of reminds me of Scary Movie 3 when they talk to the Samara version from The Ring, and she's like, thank you, your kind words have set me free. And they're like, really? Nah, I was just screwing with you. She starts attacking him again.
Other punk pop song.
Yep. This is very fitting for this kind of chase sequence, though, so it works out.
Yeah.
KO, which scene can someone cut that scene out and put it out for Film Twitter for the good folks to witness? Are you talking about the "Can't you see we're talking here"? It'd be a great GIF. Yeah, we used to watch cable. This is just very fun. Like I'm amazed how much this just works for me.
CGI is better in this too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Wow. If anybody was in this.
Oh, the Velma scene. Yeah, that would be good. The tone of this movie is just completely different than the first ones. Or is that just me?
Yeah.
And then there was that. The my glasses thing again. Perfect that they're playing it up, and also the not again makes it even better.
The Phantom of the Opera's lair.
Yeah.
All the candles.
Yeah, very similar. Very, very similar. Now I kind of remember. This is definitely Phantom of the Opera vibes right now. Full Phantom of the Opera vibes.
What kind of name is Jacobo?
I don't know. That piano key when it turned on her was really, really good. Very dramatic.
And the way the camera sort of panned in on him.
Yeah. This was actually a very nicely done reveal.
Mm-hmm.
I think young me would have been pretty like, damn, that worked really well. Man.
The drama.
I know. This is like a WB show.
Yeah.
Well, this is just so damn sweet all of a sudden.
What if he was like, just kidding, and kicked her in the head?
God, could you imagine? Patty said she forgot about the picture that implies his connection with Jacobo. I didn't remember any of this at all. Yeah, Jason, definitely Smallville Supernatural vibes on this one.
Oh my.
That is a cotton candy monster if I've ever seen one.
That would fit in right in with Killer Clowns.
Yeah, it would.
Yep. Oh, God.
This is just so perfect for them. That's... I'll give you Kevin. That is a James Gunn joke. That is 100% a James Gunn joke. Patty. And here comes Daphne with her perfectly done hair, which was 5 minutes ago. She's quick at getting fixed.
Blah. Blah. Mystery Inc. Fist ups.
Yep.
Oh, nice spin.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Kale says if anyone has the DVD, there's a special feature where they interview all the villains like a 2020 style show. That sounds rad. Yeah.
What is that one-eyed monster from?
Which one-eyed monster?
The big purple guy. I don't remember an episode with him, so maybe original.
Hmm. I just love the villain mask. I think it's just so cool, man.
Really good.
Scoob is so sad.
I know, this is actually, like, really intense.
The music is so triumphant.
I know. I love it. Look at that, man. And of course, the punk rock version of the Scooby theme. You had to have it.
Mm-hmm.
This being out in 2004, and with how popular the Tony Hawk games were back then too, having this type of sequence just checks out so hard. Oh, it was cool.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah. Again, this feels so 3D shot too. This is so interesting.
Pterodactyl. I love the sound effects again.
Yeah.
Get it! Good, he got it.
Good job, Scooby-Doo. That zoom in was so perfect.
Very Power Rangers looking monster.
Yeah.
Villain in the mask.
Definitely, definitely.
Scooby single-handedly saved the day. Sometimes you hold out for a hero and you get Scoobert Dubert.
Do.
Blah, 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 blah. Silliness. Who could be under the mask?
I actually don't know. I don't remember.
I mean, there's only one.
I mean, yeah, it has just kind of. We actually get to see it happen. I love that.
Her hair and makeup is still perfect, though.
Even after being under that mask.
Oh, that was pretty obvious.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's so good. So good.
What?
That was a very Mission Impossible style.
Yep. Jacobo.
Yeah.
So Red Herring was actually, maybe that's actually Red Herring's real name.
Yeah. Stealing my tater tots.
Ooh, tater tots.
Oh, dude, that sounds good. I need some tater tots right now. Ned. That's so good, man.
Gotta do it.
Doom cuff. That was a little out of place. Yeah, part is I want a third one too, man. It's just so badly right now.
Very much. Romance.
That's such a nice moment, actually. That was a very nice moment, in fact.
It really just feels like a giant episode of the series.
No, it really does, and I think that's why it works so well. I even like that, the villain with what they did, making it as personal was very, very cool. That was a nice moment, actually. Oh my God.
Nothing dates a movie like an American Idol actor in it.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely. Wow, this is very mid-2000s right here.
He won American Idol, right?
Yes.
Against Clay Aiken, I think.
Yes. Season the second.
Wow, so this was American Idol in its infancy, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
This is American Idol at its height. Yep. And then Scoob goes and takes it and throws it in the trash.
Yeah, this was just fun, you guys. Can I just say how much fun I had watching this? And I know that I was so sucked into it, I was having a hard time doing the commentating and stuff, but I enjoyed it so much.
I disagree with this. I think Adam Lambert has made a pretty strong impact.
Especially because he's the lead of Queen now.
The lead singer of Queen. He's also a queer icon. He's put out his own electronic albums. But yeah, he too is, and Jennifer Hudson, of course, although she didn't win.
Right.
Which goes to show. And Daughtry was popular, but he also didn't win.
Yeah.
And the
wait,
guy is also doing stuff.
Adam Lambert didn't win.
Oh,
he got second place. Yeah, that's right. So
wow.
Other than Kelly, arguably the ones who did have an impact didn't even win.
Yeah, everyone remembers William Hung, too.
Does anybody remember this guy who's singing?
Does anyone remember, I think he was on season 9 or 10, Donald Pleasance?
Oh, yeah, he did great.
Really
God,
good.
You
He
guys.
did a great cover of, what was it, Prince of Darkness by Prince?
Yeah, no, Prince of Darkness.
You guys are going to kill me. Stop this.
Prince of Darkness by
Pleasance.
Mastodon.
Donald Pleasance is becoming an honorary member of the PJ Campbell Network. But guys, this was a lot of fun. This movie just worked for me on a big level. Fun revisiting it in the first time in a long, long time. But it really is dynamic and just like a very real live action cartoon. They really leaned in on what made the show so beloved, and I think it works really well here. I'm going to go to you, Chris. What did you think?
Better than the first, and I liked the first. I think this was fun. There wasn't much to commentate because we were all just sucked into it, and I think that's what is important. This is a watch-along. This isn't a commentary track. We're watching it, and sometimes, we have one or two people in the blind box. All three of us were basically in the blind box tonight, so it was fun.
Yeah.
We should do more of these kinds of things, like blind. Scary blind squad.
Scary blind squad. That's not bad.
I don't like the sound of that. That's a little problematic.
Oh.
Actually, that's not wrong.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Oh.
No. Maxwell's right. But Maxwell, what did you think of the movie?
So it's interesting. So the stuff I liked about it, I liked more than the stuff I liked in the first one. And the stuff I dislike about it, I disliked more than the stuff I dislike in the first one. So in some ways, I put them on equal footing, although I think this one is a big improvement. Visually, I think the action sequences are stronger. It has more of its own tone. It feels very much like a B-level Tim Burton ripoff, sort of, which is kind of to its credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Pretty good.
I had a really good time with this one, and I'm really glad we revisited it. It was fun watching it with you guys, who we all liked the first one a lot, but with none of us kind of having seen this one, it really added a different dynamic to this than we normally have, I think, on the show. But outside of that, hey, Max, you want to take everyone through what we have coming up again real quick before we get out of here?
I sure do. So we have nothing tomorrow night. But on Wednesday, Suddenly Soundtracks will be live with myself, Pija, Tim Franco, and Jen Kemp as we do Soundboard Survivor Island Edition, where we're basically going to go through and talk about our top 10 Beatles songs and sort of craft an all-time top 10 list. It's going to be hard because there's like 100 songs that could be considered, so I expect the knives to get sharpened and come out as we debate the merits of all of their songs.
And everybody gets a kill and a save, so it's going to be pretty.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah. Then Friday night, the return of Scary Movie Squad, actually Scary Edition, sort of, with the seminal classic Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is one of my favorite cheesy horror movies. I'm not going to be there, but PJ will, Chris Clark will, Tim Franco, and William the Beast Bibiani.
And Teresa, too.
Oh, and Teresa and James White. So it's going to be a stacked house. You won't miss me at all.
I mean, I always miss you, to be fair.
Oh, thanks. And then, as I said, a special night of Front Center Mezzanine next Tuesday, September 29th, with our guest Alan H. Green, who was on Broadway in Sister Act and School of Rock and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, as well as playing the male lead in Broadway Bounty Hunter. I'm sure it's going to be a great talk. He's a terrific guy, super incredibly talented, and that'll be fun.
I'm very excited.
If you haven't already, do give Box a watch. I'm really proud of it, and the reaction has been great. Also, give us a like on this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and again, all of our shows are available on Spotify and iTunes as regular old podcasts if you just want to listen.
It's all updated too.
And it's all updated. Yeah, this graphic needs to be updated.
It does.
But
it does. But yeah, the podcast feed is updated completely. I think I'm gonna put Box on it. Imagine just listening
to audio Box. And also if you haven't already, check out our TeePublic store. We have shirts and all sorts of merch for all of our shows. The Watch Along, Scary Movie Squad, Suddenly Soundtracks, Front Center Mez, the network itself, and yes, you can indeed get Box merch, which would come in a Box.
This is true.
That's really thrilling. And just to quickly overlook all the other watch-alongs we have coming up, October 2nd, double feature of Shudder, The Host, and Haunt. Then Poltergeist, a Conjuring double feature, Cabin in the Woods, Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow on October 30th, and then the next night on Halloween itself, Mike Dougherty's Trick or Treat, followed by Halloween 2018. And again, our sincere apologies for missing Scream this weekend, but we are going to do our best to reschedule it. Maybe a Saturday night after we do a Friday night, or maybe a random Tuesday. You just don't know. Where can people find you online, Chris?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at ChrisClug8788. Those numbers mean nothing. Bada bing, bada boom.
Boom. PJ, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at PJ_Campbell. And of course, you can find me at the Movie Trivia Schmodown, where I write the questions. And it's been a hell of a singles tournament. We're right now in the middle of round 2. Hell of a match drop today with William the Beast Bibiani going up against the Barbarian. Please go check it out. It's a hell of a thing. You guys just enjoy it. And hey, if you have a problem with the questions, just remember we're all human.
You can find me on Twitter at Cinemaxwell, on Instagram at Cinemaxwell Inc. And that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us for Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. We will see you on the flip side.